Okay, welcome back. We're back after a long break. Had a lot going on and just hadn't had a chance to sit down and play and record. So we're back on our Tecumseh game. We're starting the modern age as America, which is sort of fun. We got everything we wanted at the end of the exploration age, and now our focus is going to be to continue on to a military victory in the modern age. So the first part of the age is, especially in a military game, I spend a lot of time choosing legacies and figuring out where my army is and getting them in place. It's unlikely I will be heading to war quickly in this age. The reason is the military victory path, as I explained previously, involves gaining ideology points, and you gain ideology points from conquering settlements, but you gain quite a bit more if you conquer settlements that have a different ideology. So this takes some time to establish because you have to establish an ideology first. So the first thing I'm going to do is study political theory. I'm going to quickly establish most likely fascism, and then I'm going to wait. So the way it works is, if I go take a city right now, I get 1 point. If I go take a city after I have an ideology, but the enemy civ doesn't, then I get 2 points. And if I conquer a city that has an ideology that's different from mine, I get 3. So I don't really want to waste my time with too many 1 and 2 point cities. I might get a couple 2 point cities, but mostly I want to get those 3 point cities, so I really only need to get 7 cities total. This works out because I start this age in a deficit on my settlement limit. I grabbed a few cities at the end of the exploration age up here, so I'm 18 and over 60. So honestly, I don't even need to decide who I'm going to fight yet. I'm going to figure out where my military is. If Himiko has a different ideology than mine, she's pretty easy pickings. You know, I've dominated her throughout the whole exploration age, so I could come up here and take out these 3, or I could come down here and take out these 2, and then I could move on to Jose Rizal. So we'll see, but really the first probably several turns, probably this entire episode is probably going to be peaceful as I set up and try to get my ideology. So we'll go ahead and choose legacies. Modern age has begun. Okay, so we have 1 wild card, 2 science, 2 culture, 3 military, 2 economic. So we'll start with the military. I'm going to see between military and expansionist which points are the best. So I don't have many military points. I think I'm probably going to... Expansionist points are okay, but I think I could use some of these military bonuses, especially... I don't levy very often. I probably should use that more often, but I just don't, so I'm not worried about that. Ignore the happiness penalty might be okay, because that also gets me to 1 settlement. That's what I think I'm going to do. So, we're going to gain 1 military point. 10 production for settlements in distant lands. That's pretty good. I don't think I need this because I have quite a few units over there already. So I'm going to take that. Let's see, 2 culture. 2 culture per relic. Cultural or diplomatic? Let me see which ones of those is better. Culture, 10% towards constructing wonders, or 25% culture towards civic masteries. Happiness per age, 25. I think I'm going to go for diplomatic. So let's go back here. Diplomatic. I could also do another one. I'm not too worried about reducing the relationship penalty from breaking an alliance. I plan to stay somewhat... I'm going to try to keep my alliances. 2 gold per turn per unique resource you have. 1 economic attribute point. Let's get both of those. I want lots of gold. Okay, so that wipes out my wild card point. Now I have 2 science. 3 science per turn for each quarter is pretty good. We'll do that. Oh, I have 1 more culture. I guess we'll get a diplomatic point. Oh, that's what I intended to get. Did I do another one? Oh, no. Okay, that's fine. So capital. Hitchiti upgrades to a city, becomes capital. Rename Washington, D.C. Alabama upgrades to a city. Let me view the map. So Hitchiti upgrades or Alabama upgrades. Let's see which one we want. Oops. Where's Hitchiti? This is my distant lands. Where is Hitchiti? I don't know that it makes a huge difference. I do like to do it just for if no other reason than which is kind of a dumb reason, which is I like having a capital, I like having my capital city name be accurate. We'll just take Alabama. So Alabama upgrades to a city, becomes the capital, and is renamed Washington, D.C. Okay. Now remember, I now only have 2 cities. I gotta start back over and convert some of these to cities, which I'll do soon. I have plenty of gold. Let's go ahead and choose production first. So Silicofa. I almost always start this age. Oh, Prospector. I don't recall using that one before. But I almost always start the age with a grocer. Just get the get the cities growing pretty quick. Commander promotion. Order. Okay, that's another. So I'm over settlement cap, which I know. And I'm not going to conquer or build any cities very quickly, so that's fine. It's always tempting quickly go the factory route and mass production and all that. I almost always start with science. I want to get a little jump on the science. I'd love to be able to get the Oxford University. And then we'll next go this route that goes down to factories. I'm not going for a military game, so I don't need to get those real quickly. So we'll probably go academics. We'll probably need steam engine to get merchants, and then we'll go this route of mass production. Civics. Okay, so remember, I need to open up the ideology tree, and you don't open up the ideology tree until you research political theory. So that's why I said I'm almost guaranteed this many turns of peace, because I don't want to waste my time fighting before I get here. Also, I need to get some settlement limit before I start really conquering too quickly. So we'll start with natural history to go ahead and get some explorers going as well. And we need all 3 of these to get political theory. I'll just take a look at the American civics to see what I get. Steel mill and rail yard is a unique American quarter, which I think we should try to get some of those. It sounds fun. Okay, social policy. We're not going to be fighting right up front, so we're going to get more influence to getting some city-states. We'll probably need a little happiness. Bread dance is 4 culture. My gold is pretty strong, so I think we'll go ahead and take 4 culture and 2 all farming towns and 4 food and fishing towns. Okay, I have another attribute available. Oh, I didn't pick these yet. So military, 2 points. We'll do this, do that. Okay, so we got another settlement limit, and we've ignored the happiness penalty from unrest. I wanted this. Economic. Oh, we're doing pretty good on that tree. 10% gold for every alliance you have. I hope to establish 2 alliances up front, so I'm going to take that. Diplomatic. 25% influence towards supporting or rejecting diplomatic actions. That's good. Ooh, 1 social policy slot. Take that. And that's it. We'll now choose production in Washington, D.C. Again, I'm going to get a grocer going as quick as possible. Low happiness. Silicofa, I understand. I'm at -9. We could purchase a city park. Ooh, it's pretty expensive. Let me see if I can convert. Okay, so these 2 are cities. I need a few more cities. Hitchiti needs to be a city. That only costs 200 gold. That's easy. What do we need over here? Looks like either Yetakapawaki or Karakoram. I'm thinking maybe both. Let's see. Ooh, 1150. And Yetakapawaki, 1600. I think I want to do that. I can make it a few turns with an unhappy Silicofa, and we'll build something there soon. All buildings receive 1 gold adjacency. Okay. Hitchiti, let's get some growth going. Okay, now we assign our resources. This is a little disorienting at first because all of the factory resources, basically, I can't use them until I get a factory. So let me put culture, 6 culture and capital, so I need to put those there. Oops, that's not what I meant. Oh, we'll put that in the city that's really struggling. What the heck? The city that's struggling with happiness is Silicofa. Okay, we've wiped that problem out, so we're fine there. Happiness at City Rail Station 3, happiness to any other city. I'm going to put that there. Production. That's there. Got a lot of settlements. That's going to take some work. Nobody else is really struggling with happiness, but we'll go ahead. Okay, these are 6 foods, so oh yeah, we can. Cahokia. Oh, they need happiness too. That's good. Cahokia, I'm going to assume I need to put I need to make it into a city. Also, Lamos from Akaruna, I can't use them because it's not connected to my Empire's trade network. So I'll have to remedy that by building a road. So we'll do that once we can get a merchant to build a road from Akaruna to one of my cities. Just look real quick. Cahokia, yeah, this needs to be a city. That's going to cost 1,700, so I'll convert that next. Karakoram. Get the growth going. Build over again. Yetakapawaki. Let's get the trove going. Okay, now, commanding units. This takes a while because I'm just trying to get them all with a commander. They're scattered all over the place, and I don't know how it's decided how that works. This is interesting. I want to try this thing where I can go out and grab a resource that's outside of my city with the unique American unit, the prospector. So I'm going to try to remember to do that. But let's see what units it wants me to do with these units. So this commander's empty. I'm going to load him up with this guy. What I want to do is have a few armies. I'll station one army in Kitchity. I'll leave him there so that he can just load up in him. Bring him up there to join that army. We'll bring this army up here and station them in Silicofa. I expect to be relatively secure on my home continent. I need to keep Ibn Battuta and Hatshepsut have been my main allies. So let me see if I can. I want to wait until I get some better options here. So I'll save my influence, but I want to get improving my relationship with them so we can be allies again. Okay, so I have a fleet commander with 3 ships of the line, which is the starting unit in the modern age. Let me see if I want to position them anywhere. I may bring them around and just be ready to start maybe attacking Himiko. So I'll bring them up here and we'll just move them around. Okay, so I have a bunch of commanders over here. So I think this is where my war is going to be. So I think we'll just kind of. So I'm going to just separate the commanders, bring the units over. Oh, I have another fleet commander. Maybe we'll keep one fleet commander in this ocean and one fleet commander over here. We'll start bringing units down. So these armies, several of them are filled. Oh, that one's completely full. That's good. That one's full. So that's good. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. That one's empty, but I'll fill him up with these units. So I have 4 solid armies over here. All right, after 18 minutes of starting this age and in this video, we'll go to turn 2. The age transition always takes a little time. Okay, I have a defenseless settlement. Choctaw, that's fine. And we have some city-states. So, some unfriendly ones. I'm just going to take a look. It's usually turn 2 that the city-states spawn, I think. So I'm going to take a look at the ones that I might want. I have culture. I have a lot of options. Culture, economic, and science. I think I'm going to start with science. 255. That's really cheap. So we're going to do that. I think it usually costs, so I'm going to go for city-states fast because I think one of the attributes that I picked gives me a real bonus to making friends. Okay. I can go, this is my government choices. I don't think I'm going to need to produce a ton of units, and I think my units are already going to be quite a bit stronger. And my gold is good. I think I'm going to go elective republic, which is where I can pump culture and pump science. Okay, this is the one that's empty. So we'll load him. So he's full. Oh, he's full. Okay. This one we're just gonna maybe keep in this ocean somewhere, and this one's cruising around to the other side. So we're just gonna basically fortify until I have something to do with these folks. Like I said, we're not going to war anytime soon. Load you up? Oh. Oh, he's full. I cannot load him up. Who's likely to attack me over here? Chunk Track could be a little annoying, so I'll leave the unit, the military here. Do I have another general? Oh, yes. Okay. Or, let's bring him over to Washington, D.C., and then we'll load these units up in him. We'll leave some units over here just in case these cities get frisky. I do want to convert Cahokia as soon as I get enough gold, so we'll keep an eye on that. Come out here. Oh, I can't go that way. Okay. Fortify. Okay, next turn. Defenseless settlement again, it's telling me. So we'll take a look at that. Probably one of these ones that are up by one of these unfriendly city-states. Oh, yeah. So, you know what? We may just try to wreak a little havoc on this city-state right here that's not friendly with me. To keep them just kind of off my city. Oh, they can't shoot from there, so that's okay. Okay, we're gonna just fortify him here. Let's kind of keep him in this general area. This is the one that still needs some units, so we'll just move him up here to meet the units. Just moving closer to the commander. Okay. You're going to join up here and just defend the cities. On to turn 4. This first video in the modern age might be a little less interesting, but you know, the setup is pretty important. The main focus in the modern age on the different paths is, and I'm not even worried about science or, I mean, science is basically pursuing flight and going towards the different projects that get you a victory. Economic is basically establishing factories, getting factory points, and then doing the World Bank. It's useless to me in a military game. I may do some of it just for fun, to see how many factory points we get, but culture is sending explorers around to get artifacts. See if that's what they're called. Yeah, artifacts. Get a certain number of artifacts, you get your milestone, and then you build the World's Fair, which is a wonder. I will go out and get some artifacts because they do give you culture, and they also prevent the enemy from getting artifacts. So I'll do some of that, but I'm not going to really stress over it. Okay. And then military, of course, is really just a waiting game. Get an ideology. I'm not going to bother taking any cities until I have an ideology. I need to build up some settlement limit anyway. Load you up. The city could be annoying. I may just take it out early. In fact, maybe once I get this this guy filled up, I'll go up there and just take it out. Because I don't think I can reach it from the water to actually disperse it. Choice. So this is a quest. Improve quinine will get me 1 culture. Ooh, I want this one. Build a laboratory. So I'll build a laboratory as soon as possible. Load him up. We'll move towards where these things, city-states might think I'm weak. I don't know why I can't. Oh, it's a mountain. That's why I can't go that way. I'll come back around. See if I want to harass this guy a little bit. Oh, this guy's friendly. Okay, so I'm not worried about that. Ooh, let me befriend my culture city-state here. Oh, he's going to take a little longer. Let me see if there's any friendly culture city-states. Oh, I still need to explore down here. Let me remember to do that. Let me buy a scout. I don't think I have any friendly... Oh, there's another friendly science. But I'm going to kind of play it balanced. You know what I might do is I befriended a military city-state early on, and there was a bonus, so I'm going to befriend this one, see what kind of bonus I get. It's friendly, so it shouldn't take too long. Okay, so I have 2 befriend actions going on, so I'm not going to harass him because I want to be his friend. You know, part of what you're doing early on is also you want to get more experience on your military units, so, or on your commanders. So the more you're attacking the states, the more experience you're getting. Promotion. Okay, I think we want this tree first. Yeah, I think we want... 5 combat strength for naval units. 3 combat strength for naval units. Oh. Well, I want 5. Why would I want 3? I guess I'll have to get them both eventually, but... Next turn. Slowly working my way through the civic tree, which is what I need to get my ideology, and other than that, it's just get some experience on military units. No experience here because I don't have a commander there yet, but we'll get there. Maybe beat off some unfriendly city-states. Wait for your ideology. This guy only has 2 units. Who am I looking for here? Do I have any other units up here? I don't. Okay, let's build, let's turn Cahokia into a city. Where is it? Oops, over here. Convert to city. Okay. Now it will ask me to choose production. I will, as I've said, get some growth going. I do want to build a prospector somewhere just to see how that works. Let me see. I'll wait till I have. I'll produce one instead of buying one. With this scout, I want to get this piece undone. So let me come down here. Why didn't he die? That's strange. Celebration. So right now, my culture and science are both pretty good, but I want My culture's a little bit above my science, but I want to get that ideology as quick as possible, so I'm going to do 20% culture for 10 turns. And I get another, we'll get the extra production. Town focus. Oh, I want to repair all first. And then, let's make this, whoa, wow, they have really great production. This was a city, that's why. I might want to make this one a city. You know, for that bonus I had, it was on farming towns. So I'm going to make it a farming town because pretty soon I'm going to convert this. So yeah, Madrid could be a city pretty soon. Take some shots at you. Anything I can do with you? Not really anything useful I can do with this. I'll probably just work his way around to the other side of the continent. So I'm not going to be able to reach that to disperse it, I don't think, so I'm going to need this commander to come up here and disperse it. Getting a lot of experience on this guy. Defending against range. We'll go ahead and get 3 more strength. That's what I'll do with this other one. I'll just start getting some experience taking out city-states. They get experience pretty fast, so. Okay, we'll choose production in Silicofa. You know what? I want to try this prospector. It takes 1 turn, and I think I can just go grab one of these resources, which is kind of cool. It's interesting that I need to build fishing quays again. Fishing keys. Sure, I already had fishing keys. I can't remember if that's one of the things you have to redo. I know you have to kind of reestablish your trade networks, but we'll take out this guy. He's kind of in an unfortunate spot. Oh, this guy's friendly too. Man, I could get another city-state. I would like to get at least 1 culture city-state. I'm doing really well on influence. I'm getting 67 per turn. I want to stay balanced, so let me go ahead and get this guy. Okay. We're going to be really... So let's see. I am already way ahead of them in science and culture. So that's just sort of a function of the difficulty level. We're on sovereign difficulty level, and it's just easier to stay ahead of the. So I don't think I want to. I don't think. Well, it doesn't do me any good to fight them. We'll come down here and maybe get some experience on this guy. Himiko really doesn't like me, which is understandable. Oh, I think Himiko's actually going to disperse them.
Now is the time to understand.
Okay, so now I can start building some laboratories, but first let me see if Madrid can be a city. Ooh, 2,700. I'll wait. The bigger they get, the cheaper it is to convert to a city, so. Okay. I'm going to get merchants next, and then I'll work this factory tree. Schoolhouse. Oh, I need to build a laboratory in order to get that quest, so that's going to take some time, but for now we'll get some science going. Right there gives me 11. Schoolhouse. 11. Schoolhouse 14. That's very nice. We'll get some pumping science really fast. Prospector. Let's see how this works. Activate on an unknown resource. The path of tiles is claimed back to the settlement and the resource is improved immediately. Okay, so I think this has to be in your borders. I guess that makes sense. Just go pick a well, let me just make sure. I don't know what's... So this is being worked. This is being worked. This is being worked. This is being worked. So I don't actually know how this works. Let's move over here and see what happens. Pause. Yeah. Oh, might as well load them up because not gonna be able to do much more. We'll keep going on our way and this guy will come up and disperse it if Himiko doesn't already do it. Oh, I have a little unit there. Glad. Oh, it's a big flood.
Cross the sea
I got
like
explorers.
a bird.
I think I'll keep my policies. Close on candy. Okay, next civic. We'll get modernization. Doesn't matter. We want to get to political theory as quick as possible. What's the chances of me getting open borders? Let's see. What's the best way over there? I could come around here. That's what I'll do. She's not going to give me open borders. He might, but I'll wait till I get closer to him. Okay, Ibn Battuta is friendly. I'm gonna go ahead and form an alliance with him. And pretty soon I should be able to form one with Hatshepsut. Okay, grocer's done here. I may build... I'll just build another schoolhouse. I'll stick with my plan. Just get science built up as quick as possible. Ooh, I can build Oxford University now, but it's not in this city. It takes too much, so we'll just build up this science for now. Okay, I can get one outside of my... Oh, that's very interesting. So I got some silver. That's cool. Oh, I might build some more of those. That's kind of fun. Stone trend. We'll make this a farming town for that bonus. See if they're going to give me a hard time. Oh, we'll get some more free experience here. didn't mean to do it that way, but that's okay. Maybe we'll disperse them on the next turn. Why can't I move here? Oh, why can't I do that? I don't want to go all the way around. Oh, it's that little stupid thing. I don't want to spend this much influence on. I mean, that's really just one turn of influence. Probably worth it. Okay, he accepts it, so go this way. So cancel that. Okay. We're on turn 11. Things are going pretty good. We're just on our quest to establish an ideology and just sort of rebuild the empire. That's all we're doing right now. Oxford University would take 20 turns here, which is too much. Let's build up some science. Let me see where my first option is to build. I might be able to build. Let me see what my production is. DC is 72, Silicofa is 75. Cahokia is 63. DC, Silicofa. I may just build it in Cahokia. Hitchity's 64. Any 4 of those cities will be fine. I'll probably just put it here in Cahokia. Defenseless Choctaw. Disperse. Okay. So we got 300 culture there too. That really helps.